So we all experienced at one time in our life where we felt a little bit directionless or a bit, lost in our life, and trust me, it's totally fine. I myself feel lost at times. I may be lost right now writing this script. Where am I again? So there's actually a cool way to overcome that sort of lostness, or I guess a practice to sort of like help you redirect your life. And today we're going to be doing that with mood boards. So what is a mood board exactly? Well, a mood board is a sort of collage of like images or texts that you can put together to sort of make this board thing. Well, I cannot explain it really well. Wait, you know what? Why don't I just rip it off Wikipedia right now? A mood board is a type of visual presentation or collage consisting of images, texts, and samples of objects in a composition. Yeah, so essentially a bunch of images, and yeah. So you may be asking, Kai, like, how does that help with redirecting your life? And well, this is a great tool because it allows you to visualize what you want to be in the future. And to make that mood board, I'm actually going to be using Milanote, the sponsor to today's video. Yes, even though this is sponsored, I do actually genuinely like Milanote. They actually reached out to me and they asked me to try it out, and I did, and it was really nice, so I really want to recommend this to you guys. As per usual, I'm going to be dividing the video into several sections, and the first section we're going to start is actually making the mood board itself. So mood boards, not those Tumblr mood boards, are actually a great tool to sort of help you visualize what you want to be in the future. You can put images of what you want to be or what you want to achieve into the same board to sort of give you a bit of like sense of direction of what you want to do. So in this case, I'm going to be putting all of my goals, and yeah. Alright, so I made a new Milanote page and I made a new account, so yeah, let's make our mood board. So on the left, you will see these are the different elements you can use. So let's drag in a board. This is essentially like a page. Let's color this yellow, and let's make the icon a crown because why not? There we go. And let's title this Dream Board. Oops, you know what, let's make it all small letters because small letters look nice. Alright, so once we're done making the Dream Board, let's open the Dream Board. It will bring us into the page. So right now we're at Dream Board, and now we're at the blank canvas. Not canvas. Alright, so we're going to be dividing our goals into 5 categories. So let's put titles. So let's go to the 3 dots here, pick heading. Alright, so let's drag these titles here. So the first category, career goals, or career aspects, whatever you want. And then let's move the next one, which is health goals. Drag in relationship goals. Next we have is hobby goals. And finally, the last category we have is materialistic goals. Alright, so let's just separate these real good. To start off, let's start with our career goals. And for me personally, I mainly want to be in the medical field. So let's search Korean doctor. Korean because I'm half Korean. Let's search Korean doctors because medical dramas are the best. Where's my favorite character? Actually, I have a favorite character in Hospital Playlist. There we go. Yeah, he is a very, very motivational person. So let's drag this here, and this will be part of the career goals. Now, a good rule of thumb is when you're putting images or stuff that you imagine being yourself in the future, don't be super duper ambitious. The goals must be in your reach. So for example, there's a reason why I don't put Harvard here, even though I don't really care about going to Harvard. But if that was my dream, and looking at my current financial standpoint, I don't think I will be able to enter Harvard. It's not realistic. So yeah, do put realistic goals. How about I do study with me or study table? So yeah, sort of like insinuate what I need to do. So this is sort of like my academic mood board. You know, we have studying here, and then we have medical field, so it's sort of linked together. There we go. All right, so this is a medical field. Next, let's do YouTube, or actually let's do musical artist first. So Dean. All right, so let's put Dean because Dean is my favorite and his music is fire. So let's put Dean here, and then let's Dean live. Let's drag it here, put a caption here, and I'm gonna put musical artist. There we go. All right, so we're kind of done with the career goals. So right now I have, medical field, musical artist, and successful YouTuber. Those are the 3 things that I want to do with my life, and there we go. Next we have his health goals, so I'm just gonna use 2 pictures here, and I know exactly who I'm gonna search for. Yeah, Park Seo-joon, baby. This guy, I want to be fit like him. So let's just put a photo of him right here. Have a fit body plus skincare, right? That's the health goals. And relationship goals, I don't really have any relationship goals right now because I'm not in a relationship, so I'm just gonna delete that. But if you have any goals for relationships, you can do that. Hobby goals. All right, so the hobby goals, this is like sort of like a bit of adding challenge, I guess. Goal is to hit Radiant in Valorant. My god, this is such a petty goal. But hey, it's fun to add a bit of challenge and competitiveness to your games. Another good practice is to not put too many goals. It can bog down what you really want to do, and it can make it really hard for you later on because you have many things you want to do. And then finally, we have materialistic goals. I think this is going to be everyone's favorite. So materialistic goals, you can search stuff like a house or a sports car or whatever. So let's search contemporary house. I want to show you guys what I like, what my style is if ever I have the chance to build a house. That's why I'm going to add a lot more sponsorships. That's why. There it is. This is what I want. This is the style. Oh my god, I really love this sort of palette. This is a style I want to go for my house. And then I want a study room. So this one, this room setup is just so nice. So this is sort of my like dream room setup. And finally, let's add a car because why not? Audi R8. Okay, this is Jesus Christ. I don't think I'll ever afford this. You know what? Let's go for more realistic. Toyota GR86. You know, this is a more realistic option. Or you know what? Toyota Supra. Oh, here, this one's sexy. Here we go. Toyota Supra. All right, so this is the materialistic goals that I want. But yeah. Now that I'm generally done with my dream board, I'm going to label each sort of category. So this section will be sort of medical career. There we go. And then we're gonna add another title. Music career. There we go. Alright, so now that I'm finished, you can sort of see like the direction of where I want to take my life right now. Alright, we're going to write the processes. So in each avenue or in each sort of category, I want you to write the process, what you want to do every day that will help you sort of achieve this goal. This is where we're going to build your habits that will help you step closer to your goals. So let's say for my goal of becoming part of the medical field, well, I can put using effective study methods, spending time a day to study, or I can do active recall, all that. So put a text box on top of the career category or the clump or whatever. So it looks like this. Alright, next we're going to drag a note here. And for this one, practice singing and producing music. At least 2 to 3 hours per week. Now, to make the habit work, it must be very, very specific. If you just write studying, that won't really get you anywhere because it's very arbitrary. Instead, put something very specific like, I will study for at least 2 hours, or I will be doing at least 30 minutes of Duolingo or something like that. The more specific and less ambiguous the habit is, the more easily you can achieve the habit. Alright, the next step is we're going to be breaking down the bad habits that causes you to not achieve your habits. So write down the bad habits that you think make you stop achieving your goals, and yeah, this will sort of help you gauge of what is hurting your goals, and so that every time you do it from now on, you would feel like, oh god, I remember writing this down and this isn't really going to help me achieve my goal. Now, a lot of people confuse bad habits and relaxing, which is two different things. So you may think, oh, Kai, so I'm not allowed to relax and look at my phone anymore? Well, you're an asshole, what the fuck? And no, I'm not telling you to stop using your phone, but I'm just saying that don't use it if you have to do something. Instead, use your phone as a reward instead of procrastinating. That's the actual difference between a productive break and a bad habit. It's not bad if you rest. It's not bad if you surf on your phone. It's only bad if it's obstructing what you need to do in the day. Next, we're going to be linking them together, and you can use the line tool in Milanote. Essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to sort of tie in the goals that tie in together. So for example, to achieve the materialistic things that you want to get, you have to be successful in your career. So we're going to be linking them together as they coincide with one another. This is useful because it can identify what is actually important. So for example, let's say you want to be good at a video game, but that doesn't necessarily make you closer to your goal of what you want in the future. These lines can help represent what is important, and yeah. And there you go, you created your own mood board. Now this is going to be a sort of reminder to what the direction of your life is or where you're going with your life, and feel free to always change it. But now that we have our mood board, it's time to apply these habits into an actual system. We've done the easy part, now is the very hard part. Now that you identify the habits and the bad habits, now it's time for you to create your own system. And I actually created my own system already. Let me just show you right now. Alright, so this is actually my current work system. I just added Valorant because this is just an example. You don't really need to make this, but when you're applying your habits, it's best to trust certain applications to help you. So example, for studying, I mainly start the process with TickTick. TickTick is essentially a to-do list or a habit tracker. So I use this to sort of write down what I need to do to study. And then I go to Notion to prepare. So I always make retrospective revision tables whenever I need to prepare for studying. And then once I'm done preparing, I will go and write notes to understand the information or put that in the Notion stuff. And then I will be sort of remembering using GoodNotes, using mind maps or Anki for active recall and all that. So essentially, this is all the stuff that I mainly use. You can see my YouTube process. And yeah, this is sort of what you need in order to apply your habits. So yeah, this is pretty much the process. And yeah, it looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Make sure you integrate these habits to your day, and yeah. Finally, please don't be afraid to fail. Habits are meant to be failed. You cannot be a perfect person. You cannot be a perfect habit doer. You are bound to fail your streak, and that's fine. What's more important is your ability to go back into track rather than doing a perfect streak. It doesn't matter if you do a 30-day perfect streak if you're not going to do it for the whole year. It's better to have, like, let's say 2 to 3 habits done per week, but consistently throughout the year. That's a lot better than just a perfect 30 streak that ended one day. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you can try it out if you want. And let's see where the mood board will take you. I guess I have to end the video. Bye!